Good evening and welcome back. Hope you all had a relaxing weekend with your families in this lockdown. Guys, a small request, you have been watching the videos but not subscribing to the channel. Please do subscribe. I'm doing my bit, so I request you all to do your bit in supporting and extending the channel further. Also, it doesn't cost you anything, so please do subscribe. So last week was quite a lot choppy with ups and downs, and with the failing momentum, we literally stopped our trading around 12 p.m. last Friday and decided not to trade further, looking at the choppiness of the market. Such choppiness usually takes place before a storm is about to happen, okay, where both the player tries to test their strength and level, and ultimately one gives up and another leads the way. Now let's discuss the BankNifty setup for tomorrow, that is 12th of April. Number one, pattern formations. With respect to pattern formations, it's turning out a bit interesting out here. So if you see, there is a formation of head and shoulder out here with the three curves that you see around here, with the neckline that we are just seeing at the breakdown area. Also, there has been a formation of descending triangle pattern, which is formed here. Okay. The way the candles have been forming, the way the momentum have been happening since past quite many sessions, the way it is attempting to make a rise or make a rally, but it is fizzling out at slightly higher levels, not even that higher levels, but even at the slightly higher levels, it is fizzling out. This is a bit indication of weakness at the moment. Players are not very confident in holding up or building up the position to the long side. That is what is so far it is getting indicative. So I'm expecting a breakdown to be taken or to happen on BankNifty, at least, if not Nifty at the moment. On the BankNifty, the charts are a bit indicating a weakness at the moment. If it breaks down tomorrow, this is the level that we are going to watch out for, approximately around 32,300 below up to 32,250 odd. That should be the ideal level where we will be trying to enter into a short trade with the expectation of targets of around 31,800 or 31,850 odd. But do make a note, we got OR support in between, which is 32,000. Okay. Now interesting thing is, even if it breaks down this level, or rather even if we manage to hit the level which is around here, this indicates that we are going to approach the levels of 29,000 on the BankNifty, okay, which is obviously not good in terms of the portfolio that we have been holding, but in terms of technicals and in terms of index trading or derivative trading, this is what it is being indicated out here. If it manages to break down these patterns tomorrow, so there are two to three patterns that you see around here. There's a horizontal channel, there's a downward sloping channel, there's a symmetrical there is a descending triangle formation, there is a head and shoulder formation. Quite a many, when you see quite a many formations getting created at the same area of the chart, indicating the same level to be the breakout or to be the breakdown level, those are quite strong levels, okay, because it ideally indicates that if it manages to break down, there couldn't be a whipsaw at that moment, because different traders with different perspective, with different views, are looking at either of the pattern as their formation and awaiting for a breakdown or breakout to be taking place. Okay, so we discussed the breakdown levels out here. Below 32,300 to 32,250 odd is the level we will be ideally be watching to enter into a short trade for the expected targets of around 31,800. But ideally, based on the trend or how we have been trading so far since quite few days, or rather the entire past week, it doesn't appear that if at all it breaks down here, it is going to halt at 31,800. I'm expecting a fall of around 900 to 1,000 points on the BankNifty. That's not a prediction, that is just purely an indication if it manages to break down tomorrow. Okay, that's I never make any sort of predictions. I only talk in terms of indications and probability backed by the levels. Okay, that helps a technical trader to remain neutral at all the times, where he can switch or where he can reverse his position, rather getting biased to one of the sides. Okay, so that's the indication on the short side. On the long side, if at all it manages to break out the levels of 32,750 to 32,008, and that is an indication that it will be approaching the levels of 33,150 to 33,300. In between this range it can approach, but out here we got the resistance at 33,000. Okay, that will act as an OI resistance as well. So we covered the pattern formations. With respect to OI, we have just discussed in between OI resistance, OI support, while we try to approach the targets after we enter into the position. With respect to OI data, 32,000 got around 4.15 lakh of put shorts, which is not really strong support. It is sort of a moderate support. 32,500 got 4.5 lakh of put shorts along with 5.7 lakh of call short, which is kind of an equal. So it is going to be a tussle zone. Even if it manages to, we are currently trading at just at 32,500. So this is currently a tussle zone. If it manages to make a bit rally, attempt to make a bit of upward movement. So 33,000 is the zone of the OI where we got 7.4 lakh of a call short, which is where it may get stuck. Okay, number 3, the strikes to be entered for tomorrow. If you are entering into short around 32,300 to 32,250 odd, then you can enter with the PE up to 31,900. You can select the PE of 32,200, 32,100, 32. Ideally, I suggest to avoid, but you can choose 31,900 as well. Okay, if you are trading long, that is the breakout of this pattern or the breakout of the resistance, multiple resistance that we got, you can trade with the CEs up to 33,100. Just avoid 33,000 CE. You can go with 32,800, 32,900 or 33,100. Overall trend for tomorrow, considering the past week, the previous week that has just went by, if we consider that, we are expecting a bit of choppiness and indecisiveness for tomorrow as well. But looking at the pattern formations and the levels where it have actually rested the day, and trying to gauge multiple things on the same chart using multiple methods, it does indicate that tomorrow it could be a decisive day. It could be a trending day. I'm slightly biased towards the breakdown to be taking place tomorrow, but that there is a technical bias and there is a technical reason for that. If at all it breaks out, then we will reverse our position. We will look for the long trade, but we need to be very cautious with the long trade for tomorrow. Number 5, the overall trend is yet negative. We are yet short. So there isn't any such rally or there isn't any spike that has been so far observed which changes the overall trend on the Bank Nifty. So from the levels of 37,000 to 32,400 odd, decent amount of correction that has so far taken place, and there hasn't been any such considerable retracement or bounce that has taken place. So we are yet negative on a short term trend basis. Key things to remember while you trade, I keep repeating this for your own benefit: margin versus position sizing, managing position while in profit or losses, loss quota, most important thing, psychology while you are trading. Okay, so these are the key elements which I have already covered in the handbook that I always share with the new members, or I keep resharing the same thing on the channel for you to go through on a periodic basis. So do read that, do understand those things. Join me at 888 Trade Telegram channel. Link is shared in the description box. I will take care of the technicals and prompt you on managing the position in profit or loss while preparing you psychologically on every front of trading. Please do subscribe, like and hit the bell icon for instant updates on setup and stock picks. All the very best. See you tomorrow on the ground. Bye bye.